We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
So he got him swinging. Gene Segura goes down for the first out of the game. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Phillies down in order. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V-squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Digging in now, Robinson Cano. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Bat. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, Jed Lowry. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no error. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
At the plate, JT Realmuto hit in the air down the right field line. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Batting fifth.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V. Talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. To start this homestand out, they've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison, and he fouls this one off. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are standing in. Tomas Nido. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Harrison backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
Into the box, Steven Matz. Skied into very shallow right. Harper on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter,
back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batter, number 6.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Line toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The relay through to third, and he's out. But 1 run does come into. So striding forward now, Vince Velasquez. 9-1-2 due up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Rosario ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
At the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper giving chase. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So with 1 gone, a reminder that New York Mets baseball continues all season long here on MLB The Show as you take a look there at where the 3 of us will be in the week ahead. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. The 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to... Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on. And
he dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, a base hit in his first trip. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on 1 right here.
The count now at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Conforto is retired leading off the bottom of the fourth. To the plate now, Tomas Nido. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Realmuto finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Nido is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth. And the pitcher steps in next. It'll be Steven Matz. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single.